What is up, everyone? Husskeyy here, and today we have a very enjoyable match with Sparrow. Kill leader match, finished it off with a nice 11 kills. We got to kind of traverse, I think, many of the areas of the map. Worked well as a team, and I really want to recommend trying Sparrow out. He's no longer free. He was, if you don't know, for quite a while actually after the start of this season. Free to play, you didn't have to use any Apex currency to buy him, which I said in my previous video was really nice because it just gives people really easy access to try a new legend, see if they like him. So I did on the first day of the new season, and I have chosen to play with him every single match since, which is really a testament to how much I've been enjoying him. I also realized pretty much immediately the value of my playing as Sparrow in terms of my personal playstyle in Apex, which is quite aggressive, quite sort of close quarters based, and his movement is just fantastic. I said to a friend of mine, like, he's basically the combination of three or four legends in the game, but a really nice blend of abilities. So I'd recommend giving him a try, especially if you are often pushing enemies, at the front lines of your team. You're sort of switching between a lot of different facets of the game in sort of a fast-paced way. So you're reviving someone and then respawning someone and then pushing a fight and then looting a bit and pushing another fight and reviving someone again. Is like he's very agile, which I think was the idea. I don't think that happened by accident. You can see here just sort of that ability of sprinting towards your enemies combined with the movement of kind of that hop reloads really fast, right? So you're jumping, you're sliding, you get a boost to run to your enemies. Before you know it, you can jump and slide again. So it's very, very satisfying. He just feels really fast and really nimble, which is, I think, what you want from a game like this, but especially if you have a playstyle like mine. You can see here now how handy the tracker comes in. So very, very quickly, I wanted to know where the person was who I downed, who went kind of behind the concrete there. Get some nice sniper shots in. And no, I'd been tracked by an enemy Sparrow. So that's what they would have seen when mine went off. And again, I'm just sort of heading towards the enemy. I shoot one of those out really quick and easy, just to see, what am I dealing with, who's around the corner. And then later in the game, we'll see also the ability to scan the map by shooting the tracker at a survey beacon. And we see the Stinger, the ultimate, which is really effective for stun, damage, and to just kind of own an area, control an area. If you've already damaged someone, or what I've found myself doing now is when I want to push a fight, I'll just throw that stinger in, just hoy it into the area, and then push. And then I know, at least for some time, so long as it's landed well, everyone in that area is going to be grappling with having been stunned, damaged, and wondering what the hell's going on. And then, ta-da, Sparrow bounces up over the horizon. So it's great fun. I really would recommend giving him a try. I think great job to the team at Respawn on him. And yeah, it's incredible, actually. It's been 5 years and 25 seasons, and that team is still giving us really exciting legends, really great updates to the game. So props to them for that. I've also just realized, I think you can get really good utility from blending his abilities, and that can give you a big advantage in this game. So obviously, there's the standard stuff, like, insofar as you can, if you can, figure out your own playstyle if you have a predominant playstyle, then find a legend who suits that playstyle well, learn a bunch of stuff about them, how they work, how to play to their strengths. If you have favorite guns, learn how they work, get used to them, learn the maps, and obviously learn to play well as a team. Those dynamics are really important in a game like this. But if you can blend those abilities together, that I think also gives you a huge advantage. So as an example, let's say two teams are fighting and I want to go in third party. I'll fling the stinger in, land it in an opportune location first. Then I'll throw a couple of trackers around. So if everyone disperses, right, runs in different directions, I'll know who I want to follow, where they're going. And of course that tracking works through objects, which is incredible. Then I'll blend those two abilities with the passive, hop over cover, slide down a hill, and essentially just push in and cause utter mayhem, which is very fun and very funny. So definitely give that a go. But yeah, I hope you enjoy checking out Sparrow, and I hope you enjoy this match.
I need a standard stock.
Half the squads are out. I like to see it as match half full. Optics here, mid-range.
Yo, there's a weapon supply in here.
Standard stock here, level 2.
Additional supplies here.
Boom, track is set. Enemy locations are on your map. Stick with me. I always find my mark. I've got an opponent in sight, but far. Opponent's making noise over there. Musica per le mie orecchie. Let's go there. Keeping an eye on that area. I'll keep you posted.
You're gonna have to move at my speed to make the next ring. Rápido, rápido! Replicator incoming.
Boom! Tracker set. Tracker out. A tra poco. Tracker dart out. Uh-huh. Found an enemy out there. Enemy here. Maybe I should introduce myself. Shield is broken. Reloading. Go get him, Stinger.
Taking fire! Yo, crack. I'm down! They actually got hit.
Frag out. I'm sorry. Reload. Took out an enemy. Who's next? Oh, che bello. Tracking an enemy. Listen. Broken opponent's shield. Oh, tracker out. A tra poco. Tracking an enemy. Che bello. Sparrow. New ring with 45 to close. Una passeggiata. That whole squad is dead. This is fun.
Kill leader. You
Sniper
have
stock here.
exceeded my
Good team.
expectations. We have 30. I'm going in! Cracks taking fire! Reloading. Grenade. Taking hit. Grenade! Go, 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 go! Shields are depleted. Recharge.
Time to move. This way. Setting a tracker. Un momento, por favor. We should scout that area. Spotted an opponent out there.
Ring's closing. I like pushing limits as much as the next.
Target scanned and tracked. Boom! Tracker set. Reloading. Opponents here. Guns up. Third party right. They're gonna be
I'm under fire. Taking fire!
closing enough, sir.
Charging up my...
Tracking a thermite.
Enemy shield cracked. I've been down. Don't revive me until the area is secure. Eliminate the enemy. Charging up my shields.
Recharging my
Target
shields. Cover.
spotted. Far. The enemy is moving in. Target here. Reloading. Move this way. Come on, come on. Get off. Come on, come on, come on.
Enemy down.
Nice takedown. How'd that feel? Charging up my shields. Recharging.
momento, per favore. Time to move, this way. You're all right. Tieni duro, we got this.
Targeting that spot. Disregard. We have 10 seconds. Move with purpose.
Oh, we should scout that. Regroup here, amici.
Taking fire. Not
Sending out the tracker dart.
Rings close. The next guy. But we got him. Enemy shield cracked. Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading. Took out an enemy. Who's next?
Hitting the edge. Repairing damages.
And that's another one down. They're shooting at me. I broke an opponent's shield. That whole squad is dead.
I've been downed. Unacceptable.
Un momento. Gotta heal. Healing. I'm recharging my shields. Only one squad left. Game on in air. Replicator dropping in. Un momento. Gotta heal. The ring is near. I'm closing in one. Healing. Un momento. Gotta heal. 45 seconds before ring close. I'm so close I could crawl. Seconds until the ring. Tracker set and ready to gather intel. Boom! Tracker set. Tracker out. Target scanned and tracked. Enemy tracked. Ten seconds to ring close. Not far, but not inside. Bullseye. Enemy tracked.